singer? Why have I never heard about this guy? Okay, I hope this guy is big enough. I hope he gets all the, you know, all the love that he could get, because it's fucking insane.
国外声乐老师首次点评周深大鱼，大为惊叹赞不绝口。
Hey everyone, I'm Shaket, your CVT vocal coach. Today I got a video that some people told me that it will surprise me a lot, so I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen. Let's dive into it. If I wouldn't see a guy, I would have been 100% sure that it's either a girl or a lady, you know? Wow, his sound is so light. It's amazing. I mean, he's also pretty high, but everything is very, very light. And when we say light, remember about the sound color, that we can be very, very light if we make the vocal tract smaller, and we can be very, very dark if you make it darker. So, which side would you say that he's on? I would say extreme light. But that's so cool. So gentle. Wow. Those of you who watched a few of our videos already, which sound do you think it is? Let's see if you have the answer. Yes, neutral. So, very, very soft, some air added to it, so gentle, beautiful sound. It did surprise me. I am surprised. So, yes. A very subtle vibrato. Very, very subtle. It's not exaggerated in anything except of his sound color, right? But all the sounds are... It's so nice. I don't know what to say. It's just so nice. It's too nice. Soft endings with a bit of vibrato and taking slowly away the mic. He knows what he's doing, obviously. All of the sound around him, you know, he's not changing his sound a lot. And I talked about it in one of the other videos, you know, when the sound of the singer stays very gentle and is not changing so much. I mean, he raised the volume a bit, but it didn't change a lot. But it's very emotional. And the music in the back just raises. Oh my god. That's so nice. And it's... this contrast is very, very nice. And yeah, just his voice is... What the fuck is this? I would say a bit more towards the falsetto, because it has a bit of this quality to it. But tell me, what do you think? Is he really in falsetto, or just very, very light neutral? And in the very high part, you know, in the very high part of the voice, everything starts to sound kind of alike, because then we become very light and the sound becomes smaller and smaller. At some point it's hard to tell actually which mode we are in. Also, one of the reasons I think that it's so hard to tell on his voice up there is that he's doing an amazing job with his support, and he's not letting any small bit of air to run away without his control over it. Right, so even super high in the mid part of the voice, I heard him airy only when it looked like he meant to do that, in some ending of a phrase or something that had an emotional meaning. But in here, in the high part of the voice, he's like, you can imagine like singing inwards, you know, like really keeping everything inside and a bit even restrained sometimes, but not too much. What can I like this singer. It's what? Also, something I want to say. Remember that in the high part of the voice, when we are singing very high, try to not pronounce too much the vowels. So in the high part of the voice, we should shape our vowels mostly with our tongue. So one second. So you can see it here, that in each one, like E, and then we have A, then A, and A. So each time we take the tongue a bit more backwards. And in the back vowels, we touch with the tongue our upper molars. And every time we take it more and more to the back. But we don't shape the vowels with our lips in the high part of the voice, because then it could go against your singing. what we need to do is to shape it only with our tongue. So e, and you notice here the vowel sounded to me something like ooh, right? But it didn't go ooh. It was very relaxed with his mouth. Look at it again. So the mouth didn't go ooh, ooh, right? He stayed kind of, look at him, he stays kind of relaxed. He knows what he's doing. About every time that he's airy, it has meaning. It has some purpose in the song. So after this long vibrato and very dramatic moment, he went, all the music, included him, went to something way more relaxed, way more down, and then all the airiness came back. So that's, you know, that's a singer that knows what he's doing, but at the same time listens to the music. You know, he listens to the music, he knows what the others are doing, and he's adjusting himself to it. Consciously, not consciously, whatever. But he's doing that. Very light, very, very light. And then what happens? So you can also see his larynx goes down, opens his mouth more, loose corners of the mouth, everything to make the sound darker, right there. Went back with the lyrics, the sound color went back to the light side where it was before. What can I say? Amazing singer. Wow, just very light sound. Amazing control over his support, over his sounds. Changes the sound color so smoothly. What is this? Who is this singer? Why have I never heard about this guy? Okay, I hope this guy is big enough. I hope he gets all the, you know, all the love that he could get. Because it's fucking insane. It's really insane. Just amazing control and so emotional and so connected with the music. 10 out of 10.